Oh hey! So as you guys might recall, I did a slip scrunchie review like 2-ish years ago, and I talked about how much I loved them and what parts of them I didn't really like so much. Recently, within the last month, I purchased these, the slip hair ties, which are exactly like the scrunchies except smaller and for more everyday use. So I'm going to tell you about what I like, what I don't like, and everything in between. So I did my review on the slip scrunchies, which... So I reviewed my slip scrunchies about 2 years ago, and they're still holding up pretty darn well. They're a little bit stretched, which I usually just throw them in the washing machine. I also have a slip silk pillowcase that I use a special detergent for, so I usually just throw them in with that, and they end up kind of shrinking back up. So it's usually not too big of a problem if they get stretched out, but I wear these almost nightly, and I still really love them, so they're definitely worth the price. Really sad story though. So there were 3. There was also like the champagne gold color, but I had it in like a really loose ponytail at my work, and I lost it, and it was my favorite one. So sad story. Slip makes really great products, but they really can't help you with losing your stuff, unfortunately. So anyways, let's talk about these guys. These guys are itty bitty comparatively to the scrunchies. Size wise, they are significantly smaller, like significantly smaller. So they're very similar to the hairbands you can buy at like Target in like the hair aisle, but they're way better for your hair. Here's what I really like about them. So they do not crease your hair, which is fantastic. So I've had my hair up for the last couple hours and no creases. I mean, it's curly, so it kind of does weird things. I have to let it like fall, but like no like giant creases because it's so silky. It doesn't really pull on your strands of hair as much as like a typical hair tie would. It's also really comfortable. So when I have it in my hair, it isn't pulling. It doesn't like give me headaches because it's not as tight as a traditional hairband. This can be a good and a bad thing. It's not as tight, so it doesn't give you kind of that pulled back, super like FBI style bun, but it also doesn't hurt you. So it's a win-win for me, because I typically like a looser, when I put my hair up, I like it to be looser, as opposed to a more tight, like sort of bun or ponytail. But so far I haven't had them break. I have not had it do anything funky, no discoloration or anything like that. With my hair products, which has been really nice. I do use a lot of hair products and I haven't seen any sort of discoloration, which is very cool. Okay, also love these because they don't break your hair. So with traditional hairbands, or the hairbands I used to use, I would take it out of my hair and there would be hair wrapped all around it. So clearly it was like breaking off that hair as it was either sitting in my hair or as I was pulling it out or putting it in. So when I started using these and realized that that wasn't normal, it was kind of a red flag. These ones, they pull out a little bit of hair, but I think that's just from naturally shedding or because my hair sheds a lot because I'm always stressed out a lot, but it's not nearly as much as I was typically losing before. They're pretty. So yeah, so they are really pretty. They come in a bunch of different colors. Like I know right now they have mostly like champagne and like pink and black and gold, and kind of those neutrally like, I don't know, Instagram model color schemes. I went with all black just because that's mostly what I wear. It goes with everything, and you know, I wish they kind of had like a matching like brown color to like go with like natural hair colors. That could be kind of nice, but overall like the black, totally fine. I'm super boring when it comes to hair stuff, so black, way to go for me. Oh shit. Shit, these are gonna be flung all over the house. Oops. Hey. Here's what I don't like. So the price. These ones, for 6 of them, for 6 lovely little hair elastics, whatever you want to call them, ponytails, hair elastics, hair bands, hair ties, I should probably do a video on like what these are actually called, because they got a lot of names and I'm pretty sure it's regional. But they are $39 for 6 of them, which if you do the math, let's do some math over here. You have $39 divided by 6, that is $6.50 a piece, which is pretty hefty for a little piece of elastic in a silk little container. Like that's enough for like, I don't know, like a fast food meal, for one little hair elastic that you're probably going to lose or loan to somebody and never get back, or like it'll get stretched out or break, or that's a lot of money. So that's my biggest complaint about these, is they are a hefty price tag. They are probably the best hair binders I've ever had in my entire life. But is $6.50 for one worth that? I don't know. I guess I'll see. I've had these for a month. I'll see how it goes. I haven't lost any so far. I also have not broken any or anything like that. So we'll kind of see where life takes me. If they last me a year or two, then definitely worth the price. But if they only last me a couple months, maybe not so worth the price. So we'll kind of see where we're at with that one. Okay, another thing I don't really like about them, they stretch out. So I've been using the same one. I took the thing off of it for a month. So I've been using this one for a month, and this is a brand new one. They are very, very similar in size as of right now, but this one has stretched out a little bit. So this one right here is the one I've been wearing for a month. This is a brand new one that has never been worn. So they do stretch out a little bit. I've only been wearing it for a month, so it's possible that it will stretch out more, but that's definitely a downside. When you pay $39 for these, you kind of expect them to be perfect, but this one is stretching. You can't really tell the difference as of now, but as I've said, it's only been a month. Who knows where it'll be 6 months from now. If it continues stretching at this rate, I don't really want to see what it looks like in 6 months. The final thing that I don't really like about them is they have their logo on them. For a hair tie to have a little slip logo on it, I get it. It's a business, marketing, I understand. But how many times have you gone up to somebody and said, hey, I love your ponytail holder. Where did you get that from? It doesn't happen unless you have a very, very, very cool one. The good thing about that is you can very, very easily just chop it off. Like just grab a scissors, just go bloop. It's not part of it at all, so it's very easy to take off without sacrificing the integrity of the band itself. So just a kind of minor little thing that's kind of like, oh, well, you have your own little logo on every single one of these. Just a little nitpicky thing. It doesn't actually matter or have anything to do with how good the product is. It's just a little pet peeve thing of mine that I don't like it when companies throw their name over literally everything just for the sake of it. All right, y'all, what do you think? Do you guys have these and do you love them? Do you hate them? Are you thinking about buying them? Do you have any more questions about them? I would love to answer them in the comments below. Send a like, a dislike, whatever the heck you want, because you're a free person. I will see you guys all next time. Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Oh no. Hey.